everyone, welcome back to another tried and tested video. Today's review is going to be on the Rimmel Stay Matte Liquid Mousse Foundation, and I also purchased the Rimmel Stay Matte Primer, so I will be testing out the foundation on bare skin and with the primer. I purchased the foundation from Rite Aid and the primer from Walgreens. I'll leave prices as well as links to where you can purchase the products in the description box. And I got the foundation in number 203 True Beige. This is said to be a feather light liquid mousse formula which blends flawlessly for natural looking all day shine control. It's a silky smooth formula leaving a perfectly matte baby soft finish. It won't feel heavy or greasy. Now for the primer, this is a skin perfecting primer that can be worn alone, under makeup, or on top to create a perfect matte complexion, controls shine for up to 8 hours, and it is a ultra lightweight formula, minimizes the appearance of pores. So first I'm going to test the foundation on top of the primer. I'm going to apply that onto the right side of my face and we'll see how it works. This is how the foundation looks on the right side of my face with the primer. As you can see, it has given me a matte, flawless finish. The foundation blends seamlessly onto my skin, and it has really covered up all my acne scars and a little bit of the skin discoloration around my mouth area. It has done a very good job at giving me that full coverage matte finish. So I'm just going to finish the rest of my face. On this side, I will not be wearing the primer. As you can see, it has done a very good job at covering up all my acne scars and blemishes, as well as the skin discoloration around my mouth area. It has given me a full coverage finish. I look matte, which I really like, and I do like the shade, although I do sense that it is a little on the pinky side. It may not look that way in the camera, but I do notice it in natural lighting. But I do feel like the foundation feels a little heavy on the skin. It does feel slightly cakey, so I would be very light-handed when applying the foundation because a little goes a long way. So I'm going to apply the rest of my makeup and I'll be back. I finished applying the rest of my makeup, and as always, I did not apply any setting spray or setting powder. I really want to test the longevity of this foundation. So the only powder that I have is right under my eyes to set my concealer, and I know tons of you will be asking this question. On my lips, I am wearing the MAC lipstick in Myth, and right on top of that is the NYX Extreme Lip Cream in Natural. So it is, I think, 1 o'clock. Let's double check. Yep, it is 12:52 in the afternoon. I will be back in a couple hours to give you guys an update. It is almost 4:30 p.m. and it's been well over 3 hours since I last applied the foundation. As you can see, I am a little shiny around my cheeks and a little right on the top of my forehead. I don't really notice a huge difference between the right side of my face where I have applied the primer versus the left side. I think the only thing that I could really say is that the right side does look a little more flawless and not as patchy looking as compared to the left side. Even though the foundation has separated in my fine lines and around my nose, it still has held up pretty well. My blush is not blotchy, it's still intact, and overall I'm pretty impressed. So I have not blotted at all throughout the entire day, and I'm probably gonna need to blot right now because I feel extra shiny. So I will be back in a couple hours to give you guys my final update. It is now 9 p.m. I have been wearing this foundation for exactly 8 hours now, and as you can see, my skin does look a little shiny. Honestly, comparing the right side of my face where I did apply the primer compared to the left side, I don't notice a huge difference. The primer is said to control shine for up to 8 hours and minimize the appearance of pores, and I don't feel like it's done an amazing job at doing both. So I wouldn't recommend that you run out the door and go buy this primer. I think there are better primers out there that do a much better job at minimizing the appearance of fine lines and pores and controlling shine. I do like the formula of the foundation. It gives me a very matte finish, which I love. I did take a picture with flash. I wanted to see if there was a white cast with the foundation, and I did notice a slight white cast, but nothing too dramatic or noticeable, so it's not really a concern of mine if I were to wear this foundation during the nighttime. So with all of that being said, the big question is, should you go out and should you purchase this foundation? And in my opinion, it worked really well for me. I really like the formula, so that is a yes. And given the price, it's so affordable, and you can pretty much find it at any Rite Aid or Walgreens, and I believe you can also purchase it online as well. But I really do like how it's a very highly pigmented foundation. It does a great job at covering up blemishes, acne scars, any skin discoloration. Yes, I am a little greasy, but not as greasy as I would be if I was wearing my MAC Pro Longwear foundation. So given that this is a drugstore foundation, it's done a pretty good job at giving me a full coverage complexion with a little bit of shine, not a lot. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful. As always, leave your requests down below letting me know which products you would like to see reviewed next. You can follow me on Instagram for daily posts. My username is ndelan, and you can also follow me on Facebook. I notify you guys of when I'm uploading next. And subscribe to be notified of future videos, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.